As the setting sun painted the sky in shades of fiery orange and deep crimson, Moses stood on the shore, the vast Red Sea stretching out before him. Behind him, the weary footsteps and cries of hundreds of thousands of Israelites filled the air. Their faces were etched with fear and despair. Just 3 days ago, they had walked out of Pharaoh's grasp, their freedom secured by the 10 plagues that had humbled the most powerful kingdom on earth. But now they were trapped. The endless sea lay before them, its waves crashing against the shore in a mocking rhythm. Behind them, Pharaoh's army, a storm of chariots and cavalry, thundered closer. The glint of their bronze armor and the sound of their war cries were a chilling promise of death. "Moses, why have you brought us here to die?" A cry of desperation rose from the crowd. "We would rather have remained slaves in Egypt than perish in this wilderness." Moses remained silent, his gaze fixed on the heavens. He felt their fear and the cold dread of the approaching army, but he also felt a more powerful presence, the unwavering hand of God guiding their path. He raised his staff, the same staff that had performed miracles on land and in the sky. His voice, though not loud, cut through the clamor and reached every heart. "Do not be afraid. Stand firm and see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today." As he spoke, a powerful east wind began to blow, a furious, unseen force that began to part the waters of the Red Sea. The sea split into 2 towering walls of water, revealing a dry, firm path between them. "Go, quickly," Moses commanded. The Israelites, a moment ago lost to fear, stared in stunned silence before erupting into cheers. They rushed forward, stepping onto the solid seabed, making their way toward the opposite shore. Children, infants, and the elderly all walked on this miraculous path. Pharaoh's army, hot in pursuit, didn't hesitate. The rumble of their chariots echoed through the sea trench. But as they drove into the parted sea, the ground beneath them turned soft and muddy, trapping their wheels. "Their God is fighting for them," one of Pharaoh's generals cried out in terror. From the safety of the far shore, Moses watched as every Israelite made it to safety. His heart swelled with gratitude. He raised his staff once more and pointed it toward the Red Sea. With his gesture, the 2 colossal walls of water came crashing down, swallowing Pharaoh's army, chariots, and all. As the sun set, night fell. On the opposite shore, the Israelites lit bonfires, dancing and singing in celebration of their freedom and God's salvation. Moses, his face illuminated by the firelight, smiled. He knew this was only the beginning of their journey. But they were no longer slaves. They were God's people, and their journey toward the Promised Land had just begun.